Hello, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Isaiah, another wrestling channel, AWC, here with a SmackDown review. I'm wearing a Raw shirt for a SmackDown review because I'm that guy. Which guy are you? Not even wearing a wrestling shirt, you fucking mark.
I just want to be comfortable in my own skin.
Overall, SmackDown in one word tonight.
Underwhelming. It wasn't as super exciting, but I mean it was nice to watch, but it's not like anything major happened. I mean a lot of the beefing that was already going down, like Sami Zayn and
I mean that's probably
Kevin
the
Owens.
new shit that happened, Zayn and Owens.
Still, it's not that exciting. The Usos, that match was pretty dope. The
Usos didn't have a match.
Oh damn.
What show did you watch?
Who was I referring to?
The one that lasts like 5 seconds with the Bludgeon Brothers?
Oh yeah.
Where they just beat the shit out of two jobbers?
Yeah. That was pretty.
Two enhancement talents.
It was effing brutal. Super destructive.
Just say fucking, you nerd.
Like they just demolished.
Like it was satisfying but sad at the
same
time.
They didn't even take their sweet time. They just got it over with.
Yeah.
They were like, we got a deadline. We're only here for 5 minutes.
It's like, alright, I got a hooker coming through the hotel in about 10 minutes. Let's get the shit over with. But we'll get to that. Let's start at the top. First we had Shinsuke Nakamura come out, and he talked about how at the Royal Rumble he kneed everyone in the face. Then he threatened to knee AJ Styles in the face at WrestleMania.
I can't wait
to see him knee AJ Styles in the face at WrestleMania.
Honestly, I'm like, I can't wait for anything that Shinsuke does now, just because I kind of like his personality now. Like, it's not like I didn't like it before, but now that I got more
now
of
you
it,
understand Shinsuke.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You understand the aura that is Shinsuke Nakamura.
I can see why I can see why he's popular. It's not like anybody wants
and his fucking dancing.
Yeah. And then him always wearing like the teeth guard, and makes weird faces, like his jaw is never attached to his body, so it moves in weird positions.
He also said that not only is he gonna knee AJ Styles in the face at Mania, but apparently he's also winning the title. So a lot of self-confidence from Shinsuke Nakamura.
I can see it though.
And then the best friends, Sammy and Kevin, came out. You're like the Kevin to my Sammy, pal.
I don't even like you.
Buddy. So yeah, they came out and they said that instead of facing AJ, Shinsuke was going to face them at Mania. I guess they were assuming that they were somehow going to become co-champions before Mania.
I don't even really like them, to be honest. I think it's
Sammy
very irrelevant.
and Kevin?
Yeah, just watch them, it's kind of irrelevant.
And then AJ came out and challenged them to a tag match. The Best Friends versus AJ and Shinsuke, which of course Sammy and Kevin were like, fuck this, we don't need it. They tried to leave, but then I think they tried to get back into the ring. AJ and Shinsuke just started beating the shit out of them anyway. Then that segment just ended with an awkward stare down. Felt like there was a lot of sexual tension between the four of them.
No, it was a lot of weird sexual tension with Shinsuke. Just like, is it not just me? He uses his tongue way more than he needs to. I think it's just the language barrier. Like, what if he just started talking in Japanese and he was just like, oh,
yo, you missed it. Asuka cut a promo last night on Raw in Japanese. And then next we had the New Day were coming out for a Fatal 4-Way match. And the Fatal 4-Way match, let's see if I can get this around the first try. Jinder Mahal, Kofi Kingston, the GOAT Rusev. Who the fuck else was there? There was somebody else there. Oh! Zack Ryder. I'm sorry, he's just really irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, you don't need to know who he is. He's really irrelevant. He won the IC title once at Mania, and then he lost it the next night to The Miz.
Was I wrong, or did Rusev win?
Oh, no, Rusev won.
Rusev won.
Of course Rusev won. It's fucking Rusev Day. If Rusev didn't win on Rusev Day...
No, here's the thing I don't understand. I just don't get, like, the build-up for, like, a rivalry for the American Championship. Like
the United States Championship?
There you go. The United States, like, champion belt.
The American
I don't get what
Championship.
I don't understand that build-up for that match.
Because there wasn't really any build-up. They just needed an opponent for Bobby Roode, so they just had a Fatal 4-Way. And, of course, Rusev won on Rusev Day. He already lost the Royal Rumble on Rusev Day. He had to win this one on Rusev Day. The Fatal 4-Way didn't happen here. They actually just had the New Day come out for it, and then they cut to Kevin and Sammy trying to talk to Daniel Bryan. Have you noticed, from the Raws and SmackDowns that you've seen, especially tonight, that every time they cut to a general manager backstage, they're on their phone?
Yes.
Shane was on his phone. Daniel was on his phone.
They're scheduling other matches.
Shane sounded like he was talking to his mom, just updating her about the Royal Rumble. Oh, yeah, I'm still in Philly. Yeah, Asuka won. It was a great Rumble. Oh, I gotta call you back. Like,
Who is he talking to?
Who? Dude, you have a show to run. You're the commissioner.
Not even
It's
that.
Rusev Day.
He didn't even say goodbye to his mom.
He didn't even wish them a happy Rusev Day. What a piece of shit. What the hell did they talk about? Oh yeah, they were complaining about what happened at the Royal Rumble, and they were pretty much trying to get Daniel Bryan to give them another handicap rematch. He didn't do that. He actually made Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens for next weekend. The winner will face AJ for the title at Fastlane.
Who saw that coming?
Nobody. He also was like, guys, I know AJ doesn't make matches, and he should be able to make him and Nakamura versus you, but I make matches, and I'm gonna make Nakamura and AJ versus you too. So they were already pissed about that, and then they were pissed about having to fight each other next week. So yeah, Daniel Bryan made AJ and Shinsuke versus the Best Friends for this week, and then the Best Friends are fighting each other next week. Winner facing AJ at Fastlane. Pretty much winner is losing to AJ at Fastlane, because I think it's fairly obvious that AJ and
Shinsuke is gonna happen.
Yeah, AJ and Shinsuke is gonna happen at Mania, and then Sami and Kevin's gonna happen at Mania.
Real quick though, who do you think will win? Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn? Who, in your opinion, who do you think would win?
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn?
I want it to be Sami Zayn.
I don't know what Backlash is like, but I feel like one of them is gonna. I don't know. No, sorry, it's completely off topic.
Backlash? What?
Wait, what's the next pay per view?
Fastlane.
Sorry. No, fucking Sami Zayn. Like whoever wins that match, I feel like when they face off against AJ Styles, it's gonna be some BS where like in the middle of like Fastlane between whoever wins and AJ Styles, one of them is gonna come out.
Yeah,
and, like,
the other one's gonna interfere.
and then they're gonna make up or some shit.
I don't think they're gonna make up. I think, let's say Owens wins, Zayn will probably come out and screw Owens over.
I don't care. I just
You
don't.
just don't care about the storyline?
It's so like
Why? Because they didn't win the title?
they're best friends and now they're fighting. Oh, who doesn't do that? God, just shove it up your ass. Just
Wow.
God, it's so annoying.
Wow.
It's so. Who gives a shit?
Is that how you solve all your problems? Just shoving it up your ass? After that whole shit happened, we actually had the Fatal 4-Way, and Corey Graves started complaining right off the bat about Big E throwing pancakes at him. Big E was just so aggressively pelting the announce team with fucking pancakes that he was pulling out of his sweaty singlet.
Like just cut. Hey, but like it wasn't even on camera. It was like on the side, like the very corner. And he was just like, so it's not even like everybody was watching it.
Right, you just saw Big E get like a full wind up just.
So something in me was just like saying that like he wasn't even doing it for the camera. He just genuinely wanted to hit them with pancakes.
Yeah. Although Byron Saxton did say that he enjoys Big E's pancakes on him, so all right, Byron, whatever floats your boat there, buddy. Eventually, everybody ended up getting ejected from ringside. Somebody pulled Rusev's foot, and then somebody knocked the pancakes out of Big E's hands.
I'm surprised they haven't used the pancakes as weapons yet.
I mean, technically,
wouldn't you be befuddled if someone threw pancakes at you while we were fighting?
But technically, in the Royal Rumble, when Slater was on the outside of the ring and Big E just pulled out a stack of pancakes out of his singlet and fed them to Heath Slater, that looked like he was just trying to poison Heath Slater. Big E's sweat was like...
It was all
those
over the pancakes.
were soaked with Big E's sweat. That has to count as using them as a weapon.
What if he poured maple syrup on himself and then put the pancakes on?
Oh god, now I just have a vision in my head of Big E just slowly pouring maple syrup all over his naked body. So, Rusev won. He made Kofi tap out with the accolade. Thank God, I mean, it's fucking Rusev Day. And next, the Usos had the beginning of a promo backstage in front of, like, some cage. And they had, like, the lyrics to their promo on the screen. It looked like a music video, but it was a promo. So they had, like, the beginning to their promo with, like, their promo words on the screen. And then it went to a commercial, and when it came back, it wasn't even their promo. It was the Fashion Files. They were doing something with Twitter questions. And then Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin! They interrupted the Fashion Files and they started talking some shit. And then they challenged them to a match. So then that set up the Fashion Police versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for later in the night.
But you gotta explain to me. I don't get who the fuck the Fashion Police are. Is that what you just said? The Fashion Police?
That was Tyler Breeze and...
Who the fuck are they?
Fandango, Breezango, the Fashion Police.
One of them had like a half a face of just painted. The other one...
That wasn't the Fashion Police. That was the Ascension.
That was the Ascension?
The Fashion Police were the two dudes who actually faced Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Just I don't know these people, so I don't have an opinion on them. What's good with them?
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. So then they actually had the Uso promo. The Usos said that they got silly in Philly. Then they bragged about the clean sweep over Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. So they bragged about beating them in a clean sweep in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And then they talked about locking down the tag division. But every single time they talked about locking each individual team down, a prison graphic would pop up on the screen.
Oh, that was beautiful. Locked! Fucking great. It was like amazing. Like there was so much work put into it.
After they, bragged about locking down the tag division, the Bludgeon Brothers came out. I thought that they were just going to start beating the piss out of the Usos,
Yeah,
but
no,
they didn't.
They didn't give a
They
fuck.
kind of just looked at the
them.
Usos and then
They didn't even give a fuck about the Usos.
Yeah, they were like, Usos who? Lockdown
Exactly.
what? Samoan? Whose cousin? The Rock? Who's that?
I don't know if like the Sludgeon Brothers, right?
Bludgeon Brothers.
Bludgeon Brothers.
Sludgeon Brothers.
The Bludgeon Brothers. I feel like they're like it's not like a setup really, but it's more like foreshadowing that they're gonna start coming for the Usos maybe for those titles.
Yeah, probably. But the Bludgeon Brothers did not beat the shit out of the Usos, but instead they beat the shit out of 2 local talents.
Just fucking destroyed them.
They fucked
Literally
them up.
like 5 minutes of a match just destroyed them.
And then after that, Ty Dillinger tried to talk to Shane McMahon about losing his spot in the Royal Rumble because he was attacked by Zayn and Owens. And then in the middle of their conversation, Baron Corbin interrupted, and of course Baron Corbin continued to have absolutely no hairline.
Zero, just
That thing is
kinda
slowly giving up. No, it gave up a while ago, and Baron Corbin is still trying to hold on to it. But
like even wetting it doesn't make it look good.
in the middle of Shane and Corbin talking, Ty interrupted because of course he was there first, and then Baron said, "You're still here?" And Ty said, "Yeah, I'm still here, unlike your Money in the Bank briefcase." Then after that, Charlotte had some kind of interview that turned into a promo where she was talking about the Women's Royal Rumble and how she wished she could have been in it, and of course...
Again, same thing. Nothing against women. I don't care about the women.
You just don't care about the women?
It's just drama. It's weird because I know there's drama between the male wrestlers, obviously, because then it builds up toward the matches. But with the women, I just don't really care. Like, I don't know. It's like petty because it's not even like serious shit. It's always petty shit.
In the middle of Charlotte talking about how she wished she could have been in the Rumble, the Riot Squad came out, and I think Ruby Riott started calling her a cheap imitation of Ric Flair and said that her ego is as big as her father's. And then the Riot Squad tried to attack Charlotte. Charlotte held her own for about a minute, but then the Riot Squad just completely beat the shit out of her. And then Carmella looked like she was about to cash in. I actually got excited because for a second I thought she was going to cash in, but then the ref got knocked out of the ring. I think Carmella went to drop kick Charlotte. I think Charlotte moved and Carmella kicked the ref.
She like ducked at the last second and like kicked the ref and then he got out of the ring.
Carmella was screeching with the highest voice I've ever heard, and yeah, she just kind of walked away, didn't cash in.
She kind of just said, "Oh, it's not the day. It's not the day.
Not today,
little bitch."
And then we had AJ. So Shinsuke was backstage, and AJ walked up to him, and he was trying to talk strategy, but after everything AJ said, Shinsuke just said, "I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania." Just everything. Hey, should we talk about strategy? I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania.
He wasn't even afraid of losing tonight. Like, that's the thing. He just
didn't give a shit. He was like, "I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania.
I'm winning tonight." Like, tonight and tomorrow night. Not even a match tomorrow night, but it's like, where you going, Shinsuke?
Do you know what you're saying anymore?
No.
And then we had Baron Corbin beat Ty Dillinger in a pretty pointless match, and Baron still had no hairline. And then we had Rusev and Bobby Roode promos, and again, the fucking words were on the screen. Every third word was on the screen. What are they doing? It is Rusev Day! And then we had Kevin and Sami bickering, but like in a really low-key way, in some kind of backstage segment. Like they were talking about the times they failed. They were bickering, and then Kevin just kind of got up and said, "But you know, you're not going to fail tonight." I'm assuming he means that Sami's going to fail next week. But we'll find out next week.
Pretty sure. I'm feeling like Sami's going to win next week. It's kind of obvious. Like Kevin Owens just being a little douche.
Probably. Kevin Owens is always a little douche.
Okay, he's a little douche every day.
Yeah.
But it's like it's more so now that I understand like he doesn't deserve to win next week.
Next we had the Fashion Police were defeated by Chad Gable and
Shelton Benjamin.
Congratulations to American Alpha 2.0. You can beat the Fashion Police.
Wow.
Oh, my friend just said that Rockstar Spud is the 205 Live GM. You understood none of what I just said.
No.
But that's okay. Rockstar Spud is... Shut the fuck up. Yes, Rockstar Spud is the 205 Live GM for those wrestling fans who understand wrestling, unlike somebody over here.
The fuck is a GM?
You make me sad. So finally we had the main event. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Just take it off. Take off the mouth guard. Take the wrist. Just... I mean... What the fuck? Where's his bottom jaw? What? This just bugs me? The bottom jaw is over here. Fucking top jaw is just red as shit from whatever goddamn like mouth guard he has on.
Alright, Tyler. So, Owens and Zayn were arguing for most of this match. Like, I think at one point, Sammy got knocked out of the ring by the entrance ramp, and then Kevin was just screaming at him to get the fuck back in the corner.
It's more like a little bitch show.
But yeah, but he wasn't getting back in the corner. They were like a girlfriend and boyfriend arguing, because then Kevin got out of the ring, and he was like, "What are you doing, man?" And Sammy was like, "He threw me out of the ring." And then Sammy tried to walk off. He's like, "Let's see how you do without your guardian angel. You want to talk to me like that?" And then when Owens was getting pinned, Sammy came back in to save him.
Came back and then left. And because they started bickering again. Like, why?
No,
like, you already committed to come back, finish the match.
Like, they were bickering like two bitches when one calls the other one out on drinking the chocolate milkshake on their diet. It was just stupid.
He left, came back, and he didn't commit to coming back, so then he left again.
Listen, he had a mixed match challenge to get ready for. He was teaming with Becky Lynch.
Ooh.
What was weird is like 5 seconds after he left the second time, they cut to him backstage watching the match, watching it in that extremely awkward angle to where like the camera's in front of them, but the TV's over there. So they're like facing the camera, but they're looking sideways at the TV. If he was watching SmackDown, but the SmackDown camera was on him, then shouldn't he have seen himself? Nakamura beat Owens with the Kinshasa, and then him and AJ celebrated. And then they finished off SmackDown with a quick Sammy promo where he said he was going to beat Owens next week and then beat AJ at Fastlane.
Still don't give a shit.
So that was SmackDown. 1 to 5.
2.
2?
I'll
give it a 3.
2.5, just because of the whole
I
Shinsuke
thought
stuff.
it was a very average show. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was fantastic. I thought it was a very average show.
It's not. It wasn't that much exciting. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I see. That was a SmackDown live review. Any last words?
Like, comment, subscribe.
I'm Isaiah.
I'm Tyler.
AWC, another wrestling channel. Make sure you subscribe and have a happy Rusev Day!